All right, so today I'm cruising through. This is a new construction. This is right off of Black Railroad in Carlsbad, 92011. So these homes are all built 2018 to 2019, finishing these. Really cool homes, ranging in the price range of about 1.15 to about 1.5, depending on which one you get. Most of them are 5 to 6 bedrooms. Usually going to get about 4 bathrooms. In the range of 3,500 square feet to almost 4,000 square feet. So the road right here that I'm turning on, this is Black Railroad. So this is kind of a unique spot in Carlsbad. This is kind of one of the highest ridges in Carlsbad before you kind of go down west towards the coastline, and before you go east down towards La Costa. It's basically this kind of high ridge, Black Rail Ridge that runs between Poinsettia and Aviara Parkway. So kind of the two main roads are Poinsettia and Aviara. This runs perpendicular between the two of those. So you'll see a lot of the homes here in this area. You'll kind of see as we're crossing over. We'll turn around here. It kind of goes through a lot of gated communities. This is Poinsettia here that you can see. A lot of the homes off of Black Railroad are typically, single-family homes. A lot of them are going to be in the range of about typically 4-bedroom to 5-bedroom, most of them. You see a lot of 5-bedroom homes here, or you'll see a lot of 5 bedrooms with a optional 1-bedroom kind of optional space, like an office, something like that. A lot of the homes on the low end here, some of the older homes, and when I say older, a lot of these are built, construction-wise, or a lot of them are in kind of the early 2000s to newer kind of mid-2000s, 2012, 11. You'll see some different development years throughout there like we see. So this is a nice little gated community. You see a lot of these on this road. But yeah, as far as the neighborhood dynamic, it's really just a traditional neighborhood. You'll see a lot of really nice families throughout here. The homes are really designed with a nice traditional look of either a Spanish, Mediterranean style, kind of that Tuscan, modern take on a Tuscan style design. But really quiet area, really, just kind of nice area for the kids, the whole family. I'll turn down this road here. You'll see a lot of these just roads that come off of Black Rail. So you can see a lot of the dynamic here on this street. You get some homes here that actually have, some siding on them rather than stucco. So that's kind of a nice variation you'll see at times. But a lot of the homes here, 2 garage. Sometimes you get that 3rd car garage, like you can see there with that home. It has that adjacent garage. But most of these are all ending in a cul-de-sac. So the neighborhood's off of Black Rail. Black Rail is the main road that goes through. And then you get a lot of these neighborhoods, these streets that just kind of run off, perpendicular off Black Rail. But they all usually end in like a little cul-de-sac because you can only access them off of Black Rail Road. But as far as recent sales off of Black Rail in this area, this kind of community, we've had recently about 16 home sales in the last 12 months. And right now, I believe we've got 6 homes currently active on the market. So it is a very active neighborhood as far as home sales. Not as much as other areas of Carlsbad, where you'll see a lot more past sales, a lot more activity. But the one thing here is that the median days on market here in this area, it's about 20 days. So that's, excluding the ones that really sit on the market for some reason for too long, and the ones that just, jump off the market within like a day or so. So the median days on market are really, really quick here. So this is Black Rail. To my right here is the coast, the ocean, so you'll see a lot of that there. And then to the left again is the east, so you'll see going towards La Costa area. So I'm going to turn left onto this street here, just to kind of give you an idea of the dynamics. So this is Songbird Ave. So you see we come up through here. Typical size, I think I mentioned it, but typical size of the homes, the range you'll see is about, on the low end, you'll see some like 2,500 square foot homes. And most of the homes in the area here in this neighborhood are all going to be, pop down here just to get an idea of some of the dynamic of homes. They're all going to be within about 3,000 square feet. You'll start getting you'll find more of the 3,500 square foot, 5 or 6 bedroom homes here. Really nice, cute design right there. Some of the features on that home. But if you've got a big family, or you're just used to a bigger house and you want some space, office, some other spaces like that, this is a really good spot for you. I think, if you work in the area, say you are, a lot of the manufacturing companies that we have here in Carlsbad, if you work at a company close by like that, or if you perhaps work at one of the many medical companies that we have here as well around the area, this is a great spot for you. It definitely is enough room for the whole family to really build some roots here. A lot of great schools around Aviara area. So it's a really nice neighborhood. As far as price point, on the low end, you'll see a lot of homes in this area typically are around the high 900,000 range on the low end. Average price in this neighborhood, average is about 1.15. You'll see some that go up to like the newer construction area to that 1.5 range, around there. But for the most part, it's a pretty, watch over this guy here. It's a pretty much down the middle. You're in that 1.15 to 1.2 price point for most of the homes in the area here. But if you're really looking for something like this, you can see a lot of the homes around here. Some of them have kind of a mix of a craftsman. I'd say it's more of, it's kind of a modern take from the builder. So it's kind of more of like a California craftsman, maybe a little bit of that Cape Cod style on some of these, with different accents of some of the stonework that they're putting on some of these. But as far as proximity to the houses around here, they are, it's a close subdivision at times, but some of them, they really lay them out well to where you get some nice front yard space, you get some nice driveway space. It's not as kind of dense as you'll see some newer developments around Carlsbad. So I'm going to turn back here on Black Rail, and I'll just quickly take you to the opposite end of Black Rail as we go to Aviara. But yeah, so if you're looking to be in Carlsbad, this is a really nice spot. It's great for the family. If you've got a big family, say you've got some, a couple of teenagers maybe, you can really find a lot of those 5-bedroom homes here quite easily. And you've got a great location here. You're only about a 10-minute drive to the beach. You can fly down Poinsettia and you're directly to the beach, as well as to the 5 freeway. You can also get east quite easily from here as well if you needed to. So you can see we're coming down here. This is Aviara, and so yeah, so then Aviara will obviously take you into more towards the Aviara community. One nice thing about the homes off of Black Rail here, the HOAs are actually pretty reasonable. HOAs, depending on where you are in the communities off of Black Rail Road, HOAs on the low end are about about $170 a month, including the Mellorues that you might have as well, to the high end of about $270, including any sort of Mellorues that you might have on the property. So monthly fees total are pretty reasonable. When you look at Aviara itself has a community fee HOA of an additional I believe it's $90 on top of your HOA for your community. So it's kind of an Aviara exclusive HOA fee. So you can see one gated community here. As we crossed over Aviara, you'll see a lot of that. So if you're looking for a lot of gated communities, you can find those here as well. There's definitely a lot of those. A lot of them have guard security posts as well. But yeah, so as far as community, great spot. I'm trying to think of anything else really kind of highlights the feature. It's yeah, all around. If you're just looking for a great family home, you've got a big family, definitely a lot of space here for you. So that's it for today. I don't want to go too long here, but that's a little kind of drive through the community to get a feel for it. And if you got any questions, I'm always here. Nick Wright with Pacific Sotheby's International Realty. I'm your local community agent. Definitely love to help any way I can. So I hope everyone else is doing good, and I'll see you next time.